When we talk to people about a new asbestos management system, one of the first questions they ask is, what do we do with our old data? And really nothing causes more jip than old data. Yes, it would be nice if we could throw it all away and start again, but people have often spent a lot of time and effort on it, a lot of money on it, and they're kind of reluctant to spend it all again. So how it's best to deal with it depends on the format it's in. If you're lucky enough that it's some sort of database, even a spreadsheet, then you can almost always get something out of it. We've certainly never been beaten. Yes, there can be some issues that need addressed. Certain things can be missing from it. Priority assessments are a common one, but there are things that can be done to speed that up. There's almost always something you can do with it. Couple of days' work, we'll see it done. Perhaps the most common situation for most companies is they've got the reports in some sort of electronic format, usually a PDF. It's often fairly easy to manipulate these PDFs, to pull the information out and then mess around with it in something else, even Word or Excel. What you often find is there's a table in there, an asbestos register summary or something like that, that you can take that table, copy and paste it into Excel, manipulate it, turn it into something useful, import it into we actually use our spreadsheet import system to do this. And once you've got into the swing of it, actually even a large secondary school with 300-400 lines in the table, you can deal with that in less than an hour. Yes, you're not going to you can't import the photographs in that sort of time, but you'll get the bones of it in and it'll be usable. So that's another option. Probably the worst situation is where people have got big boxes of reports. And in those cases, there's usually very little you can do other than transcribe them. Copy from one to the other going through your brain. There's things you can do to speed it up, but the person who's doing the work needs to know what they're talking about. They need to understand what's happening. And that almost always means it's you that would have to do the work, or at least very closely supervise it. Whichever way you spin it, it's going to be slow and expensive. We'll talk more about transcribing reports in another video, but I'll leave that for another day. One final thought on paper reports, where you're stuck with a load of paper reports, is take a long, hard look at what you're actually saving. What have you got? Read the reports and think carefully about how much useful information is actually in them. We sometimes find where we've done some work for a client, you go back to them and say, well, here's your data all put in, and they'll say, well, where's the rest of it? And that's all there was. There's no point throwing good money after bad, transcribing reports that are useless. In those cases, the best you've got is shrug your shoulders, take it on the chin, start again. If you're stuck with a load of reports, old data, give us a shout and we can show you some of the things that we get up to and how we help people.